Space Jam.
Yo, man.
Yo, man.
That should work.
Yo,
Is it
well.
picking up?
It looks
Yeah.
like it's picking up.
Looks like I'm there.
You're there. Are you there?
Yes.
That looks like it is. That is a lot of.
This is the heart. You look at it, it's the heartbeat of someone on drugs. Oh no, they're dead.
They're flatlining.
What?
Flatlining.
Just like this podcast.
It is. We're just looking.
This is a metaphor for our life. I like you guys to be on comfy chairs so much that I can stretch out.
What do you have the fucking high baller
Yeah. How did this happen?
casting couch, man?
Casting couch. Is this on podcast now?
Yeah, this is the podcasting couch.
Wow. I think let's do that. That should be a thing. Podcasting couch, right?
Yeah.
We're just gonna bring one person on, and they're just gonna get belittled by two people.
Yes.
I think this is
That's
already.
pretty much what this is already.
Yeah, that's how we kind of this podcast.
Oh no! I'm just trying to get my way through college. My boyfriend can't know.
There's so many of these podcasts done every day. He'll never know.
Yeah. What a horrible way to find out your girlfriend cheated on you. Whack it off, and then you realize it's her. Oh no!
You're on a
I think
Pornhub binge, and then just
Yeah.
like, oh, next video. Oh.
Yeah, it's like
Is that what happens when you finish a video? It says next video? I have no idea.
Well, I watch Wolverine, because Wolverine's on Pornhub. The
Wait,
whole
what?
movie of Wolverine. The way that the system works, you can upload full, like, legit movies on there, and
Yeah.
people don't check it.
That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
That's wow.
I've been doing this all wrong.
Yeah.
I want to get a job as the extras in porn.
That's what I said. I want to do that too.
I want to be the sleeping husband who doesn't wake up.
Or like the pizza guy, like on Friends.
Yeah, Joey. I think I talked about
We should start a.
Have I talked about the time I saw Joey in a porn?
No.
Yeah, Matt LeBlanc on a porn.
Wait, for real?
When I was a wee lad, on Showcase, we used to have a show called Red Shoe Diaries.
We had that. It was on HBO or Showtime.
Yeah, it was. We had it on Showcase, and it was essentially people would write like sex letters to David Duchovny, and he would read them, and then they'd like act them out. Not David Duchovny, but like he'd read it, and then it would start the letter, and then it would go into the acting, and it was like softcore porn. It would play Friday night at like 1 in the morning, and like everyone, I was like 13 at the time, so everyone watched it.
Yep.
And Matt LeBlanc was in 2 episodes, I believe.
Weird.
Matt LeBlanc has sex with someone on an elevator.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know how it's never been more of a thing, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm 100% positive.
Huh.
Because Friends was also very big at the time. This was 16 years ago.
Huh.
So
Well, we should get into that, man. We should
get into soft.
Well,
Softcore porn?
no. We should start. We should maybe like.
Oh, you want to be extras?
Yeah, we should start
Oh,
like an extras only, but for porn.
Yes.
Like, wouldn't that be great? Like, then we could like talk to fucking Sam and Treads.
Oh my god.
And be like, we want to start the extra fucking part of it.
Genius.
And
I
then-
want to be a New York guy. I want to walk in, somebody and be like, "Oh, not on the couch."
Just try. You guys are still fucking. It's been 11 minutes. I gotta go get a pizza.
Yeah. We're Rodney Dangerfield. No respect for my time, I tell you. I remember seeing Rodney Dangerfield on Letterman or something one time. He goes, "Oh, I love my dad. He used to take me hunting. Real nice guy. Give me a 10-second head start."
I wish there would have been more jokes the other night at the show.
Wish we did more jokes?
No, that Chris would have.
Oh, yeah. That was,
Yeah.
Nick has no idea what we're talking about. No, nor does anyone who would ever listen to this.
Right.
I believe you
Why
told
did-
me about this guy, though.
Yeah.
Why did you wait to do this till we had microphones in front of us to mention something like this?
Well, I thought it would be a good idea for
This-
all the listeners. And we have this guy who's really good at one-liners.
We opened for RVD.
RVD and Michael Winslow from Police Academy. The guy who does all the voices. All
Yeah.
the sounds.
It's got the beep.
Mhm.
I can't do it.
That guy.
Sweeps and the Creeps.
Yeah.
The what? The what? The what?
Only one man dare give me the raspberry. Lone Star.
Did you guys see the thing about RVD talking about how he got the 420 leg drop in? Like how he convinced Vince to let him use it? That it wasn't a drug reference?
No?
The first time he used it was on Rey Mysterio. And he's like, he told him that, well, there's 4 legs involved. So there's the 4. And 20 is their combined shoe size. So 420. And he went for it.
That's incredible. Did you hear about the Paul Burchill being a pirate?
Oh,
Well, what about it?
Well, because
Besides it being the best gimmick ever.
no, but Vince they wanted to make a pirate, and then when Vince finally saw him like a month in or whatever, he was like, "What is this?" And like, "It's a pirate." It's not a pirate. Where's his eye patch? And and he's like, "No, it's like Pirates of the Caribbean." He's like, "What's that?" It's the biggest movie in the world right now. Right up. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. So that's why the pirate gimmick got scrapped, because Vince didn't know.
you're thinking Captain Hook.
He would think he was Captain Hook. I picture that Vince is like, "I hate it. Fire him. And fuck his sister on his way out." He said that many a time, but this is the only time it's actually worked.
Happened.
JBL was on it.
The other night at that show when I keep going back to these shows. The one like Oswego, like at the end.
Where I forgot the name.
Well, no, we did. That's at that show. I forgot the name too. The first part was trivia questions. The second part was charades, and the third part was the final Jeopardy.
Oh, that one table.
But we had the thing was it was going to be a subjective.
Final Jeopardy was whatever one popped us the most. It was a joke.
Yeah.
It was fill in the blank. Bring, Mr. President. I'm afraid I have some bad news. Blank.
So, me being me, I didn't think about it was going to turn into all stuff about Trump. I was thinking it would be like, hey, there's 50,000 squirrels released at the zoo, and they're taking over New York City, and there's a bunch of cheese on the ground.
That seems like the most logical option.
Right.
Neither of us thought that it would get political.
Yeah. I really thought it was going to be something like funny, but it just turned into a whole bunch of Donald Trump stuff. And I'm like, that's not what I wanted.
But we also realized it was happening. We had one table who like got angry at every answer.
Yeah.
Trivia. One was how tall is Michelangelo's David? The answer is 17 feet, and they did 16. And then someone got 17, and they're like, "Well, you didn't tell us the podium counted." And I was like, "Okay, say you didn't know the podium counted. You guys guessed 16. The podium is like 5 feet tall, so you guys would have been wrong anyways." Yep. And then the seahorse.
The seahorse one, yeah, because they were saying that that female seahorses give birth, and then the males take care of it. But that's not what I gathered from BoJack Horseman. Nothing else on the internet either.
She said that the female lays eggs, lays the eggs, and then like the male picks them up.
The male like carries them.
Yeah, which is still the male's pregnant. So everything we did, they didn't want to do the charades. Oh, they got mad that they did charades. So each table does their own table of charades, and then one person, they said another table's answer out loud, and they got mad that they didn't get points.
Yeah,
That's not how that works, though.
right. They gave them the answer.
What was the demographic of this case?
Old people.
Okay.
Yeah, they're old people. Most people were like probably between
90 and 100.
yeah
No, they were probably
45
60
to 70.
Yeah.
But most of the demographic there was like 20s and 30s.
No.
Nope, they were like most of the people were like that.
Really?
Yeah, the table of old people was like all like probably 50.
Yeah.
But everyone else?
No, everyone was old.
Everyone was old.
There was 2 tables of young people,
Weird.
Yeah. and
which
like,
were one had one table had Crystal and Sylum.
yeah. Everyone else was pretty old.
Weird.
Yeah. So
This would be the worst podcast in the world to listen
I don't know if it's the worst podcast.
I've heard worse.
Yeah.
to. Been on worse.
Also
Well,
true.
I've been on this one as well. I've been on some podcasts that I've hosted some podcasts. I don't know if I call this hosting a podcast.
I used to do a monthly ECCW podcast
Really?
called Turnbuckle Time. I'll show you guys sometime. It was done at the college, the big radio college in Vancouver downtown.
What?
I used to be a guest because the guy I went to high school with did it.
Who was it?
Corey Basso. You have no idea who he is now.
Nope. Everyone out there listening knows him though.
He does like sideline reporting for the Whitecaps. Yeah.
That's the soccer
Soccer team, yes.
Okay.
But I hosted it, and then when I had to get hip surgery, I went out and he would pick me up, and like we'd go to the podcast in like a real radio booth and everything. I used to be the college for UBC. In between like their radio thing would be, this is ECCW Star 6,000, and you're listening to 107.9 Evolution Radio.
Yeah.
So if you went to college there, you would have heard me on the radio. My ex actually went to that college.
That's what the college that Lindsay goes to.
UBC?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to do the in-between for their radio station.
And then Mikey, the guy who got you the Rice Krispies for us, you went.
Really?
Yeah.
It was all in full circle. Did she ever go to Professor Muggs?
Not that I'm aware of.
It's not a strip club. It's just a bar. It's a bar. The bar there.
It's about
You gave me the look like it was a strip
Oh,
club.
I thought you were actually talking about a person.
No, Professor. Oh God, it does sound like. No, that's the name of the bar there. Is Professor Muggs.
I've never heard of it, so she must not.
You don't want to know what Professor Mike does to people.
Yeah. Professor Muggs now sounds like it sounds like a party professor.
It makes me think of like Dr. Skin, the like website where you can go
Oh.
look up scenes.
Is that Mr. Skin?
Oh, it's Mr. Skin, yeah.
Did you guys? Okay, so he was on the Raven podcast.
Yeah.
He was talking about that.
They 99.3 Fox in Vancouver. They have him on every week.
Dude, that's crazy how much he knows.
Yeah,
Like,
he's a freak.
that's like all he knows.
Also, they get like really weird podcast guests on those podcasts on like the Jericho Network. Like Matt Farmer was on Keeping It 100 with Conan like last week talking about Defy.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is my problem with all podcasts. Just one.
This one?
This one.
Yeah.
The Public Access Podcast.
No, the two on Killing the Town.
Mhm.
I don't give a shit about this Disco Feud.
Oh, right. I just
don't-
skipped through it.
I've actually it used to be my favorite podcast. Now I've missed like 3 episodes because I don't care about this. Like if I thought when they had him on there it was going to kill it, but it's not. I don't care.
It's worthless. It's so pointless.
Did I tell you about this feud that we have on this podcast
Is it?
with Disco?
No, I can't talk about the disco in our lives. I can't talk about him.
Yeah.
He's tried to sue me twice. Also, when
It's
we're off the air,
every
remind to
time
tell you,
soon.
I have to go to. I'm going to a university for a week in the summer.
Oh.
No, I'm not talking. I'm telling you we're off air.
Well, will there be the off-air conversation happening? It might be on air.
No, can't. I got fired.
Oh, you get fired. From.
I don't want anything for my job to be associated with anything I say on here.
Are you gonna be like go in there and just like filling out like things on the chalkboard and
No, I'm
filling
gonna
out
be-
hard math problems on the chalkboard and then just leaving them and then
What is it? Beta. What is the nerds?
lambda.
Lambda.
Tri-lambs.
The Tri-Lambs for Revenge of the Nerds. You've never seen Revenge of the Nerds?
No.
Nerds. This is.
I get a lot of references from it, but I don't.
You don't get shit from it if you've never seen it.
Not that references. There's enough that trickles into popular culture.
Like
Lambda should have been in there.
No, it wasn't in there. They didn't.
Do you know Jefferson is the big jock from Married with Children? I've never seen Married with Children.
I've seen Married with Children. I don't like it very much.
That's pretty interesting.
What other movies?
Like if you haven't seen.
The whole podcast.
What movies have you seen?
Well, no, like Revenge of the Nerds. Like we're sitting there talking about there's 4 of them. You really only need to watch 1, maybe 2.
There's, I think the second one is on Netflix, and I always see it, and it's in my list. But like, the first one's not on there, so I'm not gonna watch it until I see the first.
Yeah, you gotta go.
But you have to watch the first one. We also we're talking about Land Before Time.
I was just gonna don't tell them. How many Land Before Times are there? This was one of our trivia
So
questions.
fucking many.
How many?
Like 14.
That is correct.
Boom, right on the button.
Yes.
Nick
I grew up with those. Those like grew up
Did you-
with me.
wait,
I saw
grew
the
up
first
with-
one when it came out.
okay, grew up with them. Do you think
First
you
one
saw
came
more
out.
than
You
one?
weren't alive when the first one came out.
That's not true.
Didn't it come out like '89?
I remember like 89.
Really?
Yeah, man. You're not old enough.
I was born in '90, so like it was a thing. Cause like I
Okay.
grew up with the NES as well, but that came out in '89. So like anything from '89 is still like a thing that I grew up with. Cause I had an older sister, so she had all.
I don't remember anything that I got from. I was born in '87. I don't remember anything. You were born in like 1963 or something.
No,
right?
dude, 1961.
88, November '88.
Wow.
Yeah.
The second one probably came
I
out.
saw
like
it in the
91.
theater.
Oh God, I bet you came out like '98.
No way. They came out pretty regularly.
Did they? I don't know.
Well, then I just started this.
Did I ever tell you guys what happened to Ducky? The girl who did the Ducky Boys?
Yeah, she was.
Her dad
murdered by
killed
her dad, yeah.
Her dad killed her and said, yep, on a tombstone. Yep.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Hey. That's pretty.
Ew. Okay. You want to know something even creepier that I'm just going to throw right now? So Ducky's dead. The voice who does Petrie, his last name is Benet. John Benet.
Ooh.
Jeff Benet. But John Benet Ramsey. 94. For 2.
All right.
So a 6-year hiatus, and then
They just started banging them out after
Yeah.
that.
like what we did too, may as well do Purpose of Man until 12:14.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
I want to do a whole I have an idea for a whole podcast after.
Yeah, what's
I don't want to break it up in this one.
Oh,
Just
just start a whole new one.
I want to, it's a whole new one and keep us on track too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it have? Okay, we're not gonna talk about
I don't want to talk about it.
We already gave away our idea.
We can talk about it in like 2 minutes when we hit stop and then hit play again.
Okay, well, we won't talk about the foreign extras either. That'll be.
Oh, yeah.
That's a whole
That's
other,
still
that's
idea.
what I'm saying, that's a whole thing.
I should just delete that part out.
Yep, edit it.
And we're just gonna
Or it
do
could be a teaser. You just gotta make sure they come out relatively the same time.
Right. Okay, well then let's end this.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that's the show. Man.